Hi guys. Hi. I just want to just update. It's been almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years this September that Sean was poisoned. But you know what? It still doesn't get easier. I'm down at the cemetery and I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna make a video. I just can't grasp it. I still, after this long, I just miss him so much. I come down and visit him. I talk to him. He brings me signs, makes me feel a little bit better. I just wish I could talk to him. I try to wear orange, as you can see, when I come down to see him, because it's his favorite color. I just have him right here. Where is he? There he is. Right here, right by my side, right by my heart, every day. But I down here checking on his geraniums, and I'm gonna flip it over so you can see, but I don't know how. So I will do it. But I just want to reach out and just say, people, this stigma, people around drug use and depression, that goes hand in hand with it. It needs to stop. It really does. And until you've been in that situation, you have no right to judge. No right at all. Nobody has a right to judge you, your family. They don't understand the pain that you go through or are going through. Sean, yes. Did he use? Yes. Over the years. But he was also sober for 10 years, 5 years at a time. COVID hit and he went to hell. He passed in 2020, right in the middle of COVID. The meetings he was attending every day had stopped, and he had gotten a raise at his job. He was happy. He wanted to feel good. Who knows why he picked up? But I do think a lot of it had to do with COVID and not being able to be in meetings. But he picked up and he bought something, and it was laced with fentanyl. And now he's gone. But I do want to update that I fought for 4.5 years, and the dealer that sold it to him did get sentenced for 8 years, where he only has to serve 2 or 2.5 years, and the rest of it is probation, which I am very pissed about. But I fought my hardest, and at least his death was acknowledged as a poisoning, and not that Sean wanted to die, and that gentleman is in jail thinking about it. When we went to court, he couldn't have given a shit about what he did. He wouldn't even look at us. He wouldn't apologize to us. The judge gave him an option, and all he did was stare down and said sorry. You couldn't even hear him. I read my very powerful impact statement, and he didn't even flinch, nor did his family. And it makes me sick that he only has to serve 2.5 years out of the 8-year sentence he was given. Unless he messes up, which he probably will, and I pray to God maybe he will. So he does get the full 8 years, because he deserves way more, because Sean's life is worth more than 8 years sitting in prison. But there's nothing more I can do. But I just wanted to update everybody that after 4.5 years of fighting, I did get some justice. Not what I wanted, but I am still going to be his voice. I'm still fighting against fentanyl. I will do whatever it takes. I am everyone's voice that has lost somebody, from parents to siblings to spouses to children. I am a voice for anybody that needs it, and I will never stop. I miss my brother so much. He's so missed by so many people, and it blows my mind, the stigma against fentanyl, and it needs to stop. And whether you like Trump or not, Trump's the first president that has actually done something. and is starting to do something and recognize and talk about fentanyl and talk about where it's coming from and really starting to do something about it. You don't have to like him. You don't have to believe in his beliefs. But as far as this, he's the first president that actually cares. And I do thank him for that. I don't know what else to say. I might be sounding like, I don't know, just going on and on as a pissed off sister, but I am. So I just wanted to give an update that yes, his dealer did go to prison, and it was so nice to see him handcuffed and taken out of the courthouse that day. I got to witness it, and it was just a little bit of relief, but again, it was still sad and emotional as well. I'll show you Sean one more time, and I will be down here. You can always find me, his little sister, down saying hi. It just makes my day every time. So let me see if I can figure out how to turn this thing around. I don't know, but I'll do it this way. Sean always built these Corinnes out in all throughout his property up in Maine. So we made sure he had one here from all his friends, and his friends have left things on here, rocks and so, and he has his red cardinal. He has a beautiful rock that someone left with a heart on it, which I absolutely love. And then the day of court, this piece of jade, a friend of his, very, very dear friend, brought this to court and gave it to me to keep with me while I gave my impact statement, and it helped me so much. So I thought, what better place to have it than on Sean's stone? And then, as you can see, he's with his grandparents, and my dad will be next to him as well. And there's Sean, and there's his stream, there's his fish. And just walking back, this is the cemetery he's at. It's in the town I live in, small little town. It's a beautiful spot. I come down here, like I said, I come down and I just relax, and it makes me so relaxed. And here is the rest of the family that's with him. We have 2 aunts, and then my great-grandparents at the end. So Sean is with a lot of loved ones, and he gets shown love every day from visitors. They continue to come back and see him, which is awesome, and it means so much to me. Just knowing that people actually do care. But that's Sean. I don't know if I did the tape right. I hope it comes out right. But this is a cemetery that my family's been in. Even if you look across from Sean, there's another family relative. Not sure if you can see it. And then 2 stones back, there's another one. And then if we turn this way, behind Sean, there's another family member. And then 2 rows over, there's another family. So like I said, we've been here a long time, so he's with a lot of loved ones. But you know what? It sucks. And I just hate it. He should be here. He should be here seeing all my grandchildren, his great nieces and nephews that he's never met. He only met 2 out of my 5. Fuck. I just miss them. All because of some fucking asshole who knew it was fentanyl that he was selling. And now this is where I get to see my brother. So I hope to hell he's sitting in jail every single day thinking about this and how many other lives he's probably cost that no one knows about, and they're just labeled as OD. And I know for a fact that that's what's happened. He just never got caught until I was not going to give up. He's probably poisoned many people that were labeled as ODs because they had an issue and they just considered it an OD. Well, guess what? Not me. I'm a tough-ass sister, and my brother should be here. So thanks for listening. If anybody listened, I'm sorry for rambling, but you know what? It helps me in my recovery. It helps me recovering from the loss of my brother. No one understands, except for people that have lost people. But I'm getting emotional now, so I'm going to cut off now. But just so you know, this shouldn't be happening in our country. We need to do more. And I hope this year at the rally in Washington that Trump actually listens and sees how many people are out there that really care and want something done about this. I've met so many awesome people through the groups I'm in. I can't wait for the rally this year. I'm really excited to go back. I've been every year since Sean passed. So this is my 5th year? No. 5th year? Yeah. And I will continue to go until I can no longer go. Thanks for listening, everybody. And I will post more about Sean. Hopefully I'll post from the rally that I go to, and then Times Square, where I'm going to in August as well. August for that, and then October is the rally in Washington. Thanks again, everybody. Love you, and please stay safe.